I believe that we should be live after clicking this button. Something's going on with the computer. I can't see. I don't know. This is Coach Clee coming at you. Oh, nope. Setting up for the, I don't know what's going on here. Something else is going on. Oh. Are you on? Can you check and see if we're live? Because
it says live. It says meeting is now streaming live on Facebook.
We're live. We're live now. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please bear with us. This is brand new. I can't see anything right now, but I will see something in a minute. It's Coach Clee. It's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker. Coming at you. I got a special guest. We are virtually online. We're practicing social distancing right now. We're behaving. However, we got some good information that's going to be coming forward tonight. So make sure you tune in, log in, share with 5 of your friends. We're going to have a lot of fun and we're going to learn a lot of things today. All right. But first and foremost, I need to understand what I need to know what the energy levels are. Okay. And I know there's about more like a 20-second delay instead of a 5 to 10-second delay right now with this. We're going Facebook Live with Zoom. We're trying a new device and a different device, so things may be a little crazy, so bear with us. But I got to know what the energy levels are. I need to know what the energy levels are. So if you had a good day today, I need you to put a 1 in the comment section. Put a 1 in the comment section if you had a good day today. And, you know, I don't believe in bad days. I like to call them character building days. So if you had a character building day, I know some of you may have been waiting to get out of the house or to go do something or be somewhere different or just to get away. But if you had a character building day, AKA a bad day, I need you to put a 2. Looks like a peace sign. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day today. And if you had what I had, it's kind of crazy. I started off with the 2, went to a 1, but now I think I'm at a 0. 0 is an outstanding day. I need you to put a 0 in that chumpy if you had a wonderful day, outstanding day. Kind of like this is a bubble and nothing in this, you're right there in the middle of that bubble and nothing can penetrate that bubble. Put a 0 in the comment section if you had an outstanding day. I'm gonna put a 0 at the end of this live. April, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good. What are you going to put at the end of this live? What's your energy level?
You know what? I had a 2.
You had a 2?
I did. It was a character building day for me today, truly. But it was a good day. You know, I take I take those challenging days and we turn them into learning curves. And so it was definitely challenging on the emotions. But overall, it was a good day.
Okay. All right. Well, I understand that today was a challenging day, a character building day, but I hope tomorrow's a better day for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. What kind of day did you have? Wait, you said a 0?
I had a 0 day. It started off, I think I can see you now. I think I can see you. Am I still live? Okay, all right. I started off with a character building day because of all this technology that's going on. Then it went to it turned into a good day one day because we did kind of figure it out. But now I think I'm at a 0 because now we're live and we're live streaming and we're doing good. That's what I'm talking about. We're doing good and we're from Zoom and I'm not as happy because I actually like doing the face-to-face lives. I mean, the energy's there. You get hands-on with the product. It's a lot more fun, but this information is getting out there. So we're still having a good day. And I'm glad that you're available. And I'm very glad that you are very flexible because we're going to make this happen. All right. But right now, I'm going to introduce you in a minute. Right now, I just want to let everyone know to make sure that they like this Facebook page, Coach Clee. If you haven't already done so, you and 5 of your friends, make sure you like the Coach Clee page and check out the YouTube page. We're not streaming live on YouTube right now. We will be, or this will be uploaded to YouTube, but we're not streaming live on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube page. That's also Coach Clee as well. And it's not listed above, but it will be at the end of this live. Check out my website, workwithclee.com. And on that website, you're going to find some tremendous things, okay? First thing you're going to see on the website, and bear with me because I know the screen's small because I don't have the proper webcam. I got the Mevo, and the Mevo doesn't adapt, but we're going to make this happen. On the website, check out March 4th. This is my personal book. This is my baby, my pet project. It's a motivational empowerment book on finding your own breakthrough. We talk about toxic people, toxic situations. We talk about your health care. We talk about drinking, taking care of yourself. We talk about drinking water and so many wonderful things in this book, all right? It's a good read. It's an easy read, and it's perfect for this time because most of us are stuck in the house anyway, so you might as well take advantage of this opportunity. Also on the website, Jason Brown, Herb Thompson, Clarence Stokes, and myself, we co-authored this book, No shade, all light. All right. It's 25 of our favorite quotes and what they mean to us. So there's over 100 quotes in this book with meaning. 4 guys getting together. Chapter 2 is the best chapter, I might add. But anyway, 4 guys getting together and making this book is a monumental thing. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of good information in that book itself. That's on the website. What's no longer on the website is the custom Coach Clee clothing. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied. But that's no longer on the website. If you want some, I do still have some. Inbox me, text me, get a hold of me. We'll make that happen. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little excited. That's all. My bad. But also still on the website is Stark Alkaline Water. I'm tripping. Stark Alkaline Water. It's a healthier version of water, and I'll discuss that in a minute. But I do have some in stock, so you can also inbox me, text me, or you can order some on the website. I will make those arrangements and get them to you. But right now, I'm going to do this. You got to be safe. It's time. I'm going to introduce Shayla Thompson. She's going to do our local sponsors here quick, and we're going to jump right into the meat and potatoes of this thing. So stay tuned, all right? Watch, it's going to look real. Well, you got to move. You're supposed to be moving while I'm talking. That's why I'm stalling. So you can go ahead and look at this. Like running track, jumping over hurdles. We're not. Oh, look at her.
All right, this is weird.
Yeah,
oh, my head's really big. Anyway. All right, so before I get started, I just want to mention, as I do always, is these times are tough times, certainly for a lot of the small businesses that we will mention here. So please, if you can do anything to support them, whether it's virtually, picking up food, anything like that, please make sure you do. Want to start with first the Millicent Hooper Foundation. They are having their first annual Sparkling Soiree on May 3rd. It's my understanding this is still happening on May 3rd as of right now. We'll update if there's any changes. But the foundation was established in 2009 in memory of Millicent Hooper to support individuals, college students in particular, that experience the passing of a parent or primary guardian like a grandparent. The foundation is specifically set up to support Millicent scholars in pursuing their educational dreams. Again, that event will be on Sunday, May 3rd. It'll be 2 to 5 p.m. at the Harrisburg Hershey Sheraton Hotel. Guest speaker, Deisha Dreyer, former special assistant to the Obamas, will be there speaking. And then Master of Ceremony, Mark Hall, who's a local celebrity from ABC 27. Musical guests will be Focus. And they do ask that you RSVP for that event by April 15th. General admission is $65, and we'll make sure that information gets on the header somehow as well. Then we have CNC Hair Studios with Christopher O. They are located at 2033 Lingelstown Road. They're offering a variety of services for men and women, precision haircuts and styles, color services, silk press. They have hair loss products as well, and then wigs and extension. And we'll also have their information above also. Then we have Unrivaled Muay Thai. They offer a variety of martial arts styles, Taekwondo, Muay Thai, and kickboxing. Kickboxing is only for those that are ages 13 and up. All other classes are appropriate for everyone. They're located at 2200 Woodview Drive in Harrisburg. We'll have that information at the top as well. And then we have Spice Girl Caterers, one of my favorites. They are involved with events big and small. Right now, they are offering 5 and 7 day meal plans. And the focus really is portion control. And I think that's kind of a great thing right now where we're all at home and probably eating everything, checking them out for some planned meals to control those portions. In addition, for spring, they are also offering, and I'm not sure how long this will last, but a free cheese and fruit tray for catered parties of 60 or more. Just make sure you mention the Coach Clee special. Visit their website at ljspicegrill.com or message award-winning chef Jeremy Davenport on Facebook at Spice Girl Caterers. And you can check them out on Instagram at Spice Girl Flavor. Last but certainly not least, we have T-Max Fitness with Sean Thompson. He is the trainer and owner of T-Max Fitness. They are offering, he has a variety of classes typically that he offers. They're in the morning, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 5:30 a.m. and Saturdays at 7 a.m. In addition, he did start right before we all are now at home self-isolating and being away from people. He did offer an evening boot camp as well. That is Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 6 p.m. So I'm thinking he'll bring those back once we're able to be out and about. However, he did start something new, and I think it's as a result of the current situation. He has an online boot camp group. It is called T-Max Fitness at Home Boot Camp. So make sure you check that out. He offers a variety of different things. I've seen workouts. They look tough, but certainly doable, and he'll always give you a way to kind of modify it for whatever your level is. So make sure you check them out online, again, on Facebook. It's called T-Max Fitness at Home Boot Camp. And that is all the sponsors that we have. I appreciate the sponsors sticking with us, and I'll move things back over to Coach Clee.
All right. Jumping over hurdles. Give me a minute. I hope I don't trip, embarrass myself. April, you still there? There you are. Thank you. Thank you for standing by. Thank you for being patient. Thank you guys for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce a special guest of the hour, okay? Many of you may know her. Some of you may not. However, she's here. She's going to give us a whole bunch of information. She is the owner of a crystal-infused scrub company. It's a holistic lifestyle that talks about love and self-care. She talks about Reiki healing sessions, or she has Reiki healing sessions. She has the chakra balancing course. She has products for lip scrubbing, body butters, soap, facial cleansers. Her company is called UnBottled Expressionz. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a warm welcome. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts for April V. Ashe. She's in the lab. We're Zooming right now. April, how are you doing today? Give her some hearts.
I'm fantastic. How are you? Hearts.
Thank you for being available again. Thank you for being flexible. April, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me on the show. Thank you for this opportunity. And even though we are practicing social distancing and being safe, I do still appreciate the fact that we are still going forward with this. So thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yes.
So just to give you guys just a little bit of background myself, I am a native of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Okay. I am currently an employee of the Pennsylvania House of Representatives. I work as a research analyst as well as a personal and professional development trainer. So with that, it kind of comes along, it kind of rolls right into UnBottled Expressionz in developing people in their best selves and becoming their best selves. I went on a holistic journey in 2014 because I had muscle tension, really bad muscle tension inside of my body, as well as I had bad allergies to where I couldn't taste, smell, or even it was very hard for me to breathe. So when I went on this journey, it opened me up to herbs. It opened me up to the crystal life. It opened me up to everything that God had already given us right here on the earth. So there you go.
Interesting. Wow, look at that. Learn something new every day. And we're going to dig a little deeper into that. I know Jason's on. I want to give a couple shout outs quick. Jamon's on. Jason Brown's on. Thank you guys for tuning in. I see Victoria's on. Thank you for tuning in. Hattie B, she's on. Thank you for tuning in. She was a guest last week. She said she had a character building day today. So I hope tomorrow's a better day for you.
Definitely.
I see Sonya's on. Thank you for tuning in. I want to give a shout out real quick while I still have this opportunity to my grandmother. Happy birthday on April Fool's Day, and happy birthday to my son. They're both April Fools, and April effectively wanted to go live on the first day of April. She wants to be an April Fool also.
I definitely wanted to go. I was like, you know what? Why not just do April 1st? Just because, just for giggles, you know?
Yep. And this ain't no joke either, but I think the system shut down on us originally too. We had like 2 minutes to spare, shut down, and we got it back up. So
absolutely.
That was a joke in itself. But right now, I'm going to take this time, like I talked about earlier, real quick. I'm going to pause for the cause and talk about this Stark alkaline water. Stark alkaline water is delicious. April doesn't have any right now to sample, but I promise you she will have some before the end of the week. I'll guarantee that. But it is delicious. It tastes like a fresher version of water. I think it's crisp. I think it's a healthier version of water because alkaline helps neutralize the acids in your body, and diseases thrive in an acidic body. So if you take the acids out of your body, your immune system works better. You have more energy, you lose weight, and you're hydrated and you're healthier. Plus, it just tastes delicious. I'm going to just take a sip because I said a lot, and we're going to jump right back into it. Trust me. Mm-hmm.
You got me wanting some of that. Come on, send that on over him. Send that on over him.
I tried. I'm sorry. I promise you will get it, though. I promise you will get it.
Got you.
It's delicious. And it's on the website, too. Like I said, it's not posted now purposely, but it will be posted above later. Because if I post it now, you guys are just going to leave the chat and go check the information out. And I can't have you do that right now because we have to discover what exactly is UnBottled Expressionz.
Unbottled Expressionz is a way of life. Okay. Mm-hmm. It is a mindset to where you are able to freely be yourself wholly, and you are able to express yourself no matter what the dynamic or dichotomy may be.
Okay.
So with that, it's funny that you asked me that, because I was just thinking about how the name even came up. Like, the name Unbottled Expressionz started out as a wine, if you will.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
I was sitting at my girlfriend's kitchen table, and we were talking about, I said, you know, I have some ideas, but I really loved the conversation that people have over a bottle of wine. And we were talking, and I'm like, you know what about Unbottled Expressionz? And we both were like, yeah, that's a great idea. But then as I went forward and I was going through my own personal journey, like I was telling you, with my muscles and with my sinuses, I noticed that once I started to become my true self, in allowing myself to be aligned with love and compassion and forgiveness, those things, it kind of was like, you know what? And if you look here on my logo is releasing of the peace, bringing in balance, and you're releasing anxiety and disappointment.
Okay.
So there's a reason, you know. For
I see it, multi-purpose meanings.
Absolutely. So that's Unbottled Expressionz. It is releasing those things that do not serve you and bringing in those things that do.
Okay. And so you said you got this realization around 2014. Is that correct?
Yeah, around 2014, I actually got that revelation, because we were going over, like I said, we were going over different titles and different, you know, logos and different things like that. And I'm like, it just wasn't sitting right. It wasn't fitting, you know, to the why. And the why for myself is the purpose of why I even do what I do, which is about, it's empowering people through grace and compassion so that we can become our best selves. That is Unbottled Expressionz mission. So when I thought about the wine, it was like, yeah, it's not me. So I had to go with where my heart's desire was, and here we are.
Okay, nice. And so 2014, is that when you actually started the business itself too?
I did not. I didn't start this company until 2019. And the reason it took me so long, it took me that long because, again, you have to go through a journey. You know, you can't just jump off of the first instinct or your first thought just because it may seem like a good thought to you. So I actually had to do my research analyst. I had to do my research, and I had to really hone in on, well, what's the bottom line? Because it's not about money. It's not about, you know, my personal fulfillment or gain, but it's about helping other people. And when I found that I could be a solution to other people, oh man, it took its own form, but it took me that long to get there, you know, to really to that. And of course, you got to get your product tested, because you're just not going to just put it out there.
Yeah, I totally get that, because you don't want to put a bad product out there, and especially with not only just your name on the line, but I mean, people's health's on the line also. They're applying things to their lips or ingesting them or their skin. You got to make sure it's top notch. So yeah, I got it.
Absolutely. And that's first and foremost, is making sure that the people, not only do they receive the healing and they receive your purpose of what you're trying to do, but that it does not damage their skin or it does not hurt them in any way. So yeah. Gotcha.
And so, and I know you talk about how you got your start and how you came to the realization, but how does it make you feel, actually, that having your own business and moving forward and like helping, like you said, you like helping people out? How does that make you feel? And how often do you help people out in this process? Finding their, what would you say, they're more, the better version of themselves, or helping them find the better version of them?
It has been a blessing. I mean, a humbling experience overall. And every time someone says to me, you know, this has helped them or that product has helped them, it has caused me to humble myself even more because of the fact that it's like, that's your purpose. That's what you're here for. And when you understand your purpose, it grounds you, and it causes you to then be grateful, but then also more creative, because it then expands your mind to be able to then say, okay, what other avenues could I help them? As long as it's still in the same purpose. Like, we can't just be grabbing at everything and anything. Okay. So when it came to UnBottled Expressionz, it was, okay, where can I help? Where can I post myself up to where I know that I'm balanced enough to help people and I don't overexert myself? Because when you overexert yourself, then that's how you burn yourself out quickly.
Truly, you do.
You know, so yeah.
Okay, all right. And I know, and we'll get your, well, actually, let's do it now. What if anyone wanted to buy some product, because I know you're going to explain them, and I'll ask you to explain them momentarily, but if anyone wanted to buy some product, how would they get a hold of you? How would they be able to get some products from you?
Well, you can go to my Etsy shop, which at www.etsy.com/shop UnBottled Expressionz. Okay. You can also go right to my Facebook page on UnBottled Expressionz, as well as my page on Instagram, UnBottled Expressionz. I kind of tried to keep it all the same. You know?
As you should. Makes it easy. Keep it simple, stupid. So that way, you know, that acronym works in so many different ways.
Yeah. So you guys can DM me. You can, my information's out there, so you can call me. I mean, you know, my information is there, but on all platforms, it's UnBottled Expressionz.
Okay. All right. And you have a table, an array of different products. Can you start explaining your product? Because that's what I want to know about. I want to know what all you have to offer.
Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's start here. Which is this was my first product that I came up with. This is called Smooth Sailing.
Okay.
And this has peppermint and eucalyptus, as well as clary sage in this. Now, This is made for your muscles. Okay. So if you have tension up here, your neck, and a lot of times we carry a lot of tension up here within our muscle. This bad boy right here, it will relax you. And it's a sugar scrub, so it's not too harsh. It also comes in salt for those that need a little bit more roughness with it. But nonetheless, the sugars within it does exfoliate, and they also moisturize your skin as well.
Okay. All right.
I also have sleepy time, because we all need to go at night. And right now, okay. And right now, because of the fact that we are in this quarantine state of being, tension again can arise. And sometimes it'll be difficult for us to actually fall asleep with so many things on our mind, with bills, job, and things like that. So our Royal Peace here, which is made with chamomile and lavender, this has helped to relax the mind, release the tension within the body, and it helps you to actually go to sleep so you can get a good night's rest. So you're also not only going to get the resting piece, but then you're also going to get the moisturizing and the exfoliation as well within this product as well.
So more than one advantages in one bottle.
That's right, because it's about a holistic healing, not just one piece of it.
Okay.
But I do have. What you
have? What you got?
I have our Sweet and Glow, which is oatmeal scrub. This is made with aloe and papaya. Okay. This has been known to help with the dark marks on our faces, acne, as well as any eczema that we have on our faces. This is a facial scrub. So this is made, and it only needs to be used about 2 to 3 times a week, if you will. Okay. But I put this along with my goat milk soap poppers. Okay. Was there, everybody? With the goat milk soap poppers. And what happens is you get a full-on exfoliating experience for your face. And goat milk has 9 different fats in it that helps to even our skin, moisturize our skin as well. And you can also use these for your body because they do come in body bars as well. Okay. All right. I do have lip scrub, our brown sugar baby lip scrub, which is excellent for exfoliating those lips. And then I also have our kokum butter. And this is my personal one that I use for myself, just to let y'all know. But I do have kokum butter that is made from the kokum fruit tree in India. And it is known to rejuvenate skin cells within our hair, as well as on our skin.
Okay.
And I have known my customers who have used this and gain and have water retention in their bodies, for it to actually drain the water retention that is there. It has helped with the swelling. Yes. So again, every product that I have here is about healing, and it's about bringing you to be your best self.
Gotcha. And I like how, well, first I see Hattie B is on here. She said your products are amazing.
Oh, thank you, Hattie.
Dustin's on. Thank you for tuning in. Aisha's on. Thank you for tuning in. Tasha's on. Coach Steve's on. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I know you talked about what I suffer from, and I have it. It comes and goes. Is eczema, and my oldest son gets it. I think my youngest son has it sometimes too. Where sometimes it's seasonal, sometimes it's yearly. Like right now, I'm in I think about a 3-year dry spell, but sometimes I get it like right here. In the folds right here by my elbows or on my fingers or somewhere, and it some days it just burns to no end, and other days it doesn't. So would that product help with my eczema and the eczema along with my son's as well?
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm glad that you said that, because I also have a this is the Egyptian black coffee sugar scrub.
Okay.
And I also make this in a salt scrub as well. Now the sugar is more for eczema. Then you don't want to put this on salt. You don't want to put salt with this. You want to use sugar with your eczema. So the coffee grounds and what makes it beneficial for you is the coffee grounds they're rough enough to get rid of that excessive skin, but then the sugar that's also evolved with it helps to then soothe it. And then I also make that with a little bit of coconut oil with a little bit of love up in there. So you get the best of both worlds. I would use that along with the kokum butter, because then it'll even out. Not only are you getting the exfoliation of getting that excessive skin off of there, but then you also get the deep moisturizer of the kokum butter itself.
Okay. Nice. Interesting. Thank you for explaining that. Now, I also have another question. The other product that interests me, because I love to sleep, and it seems like with absolute work and then working on projects and so many different things, my mind's going like this. So your product will help you sleep. It relaxes you, and it also moisturizes. Can you explain that again? Would it put me in a deep sleep, like a trance? Will I fall asleep instantly, or will I just feel good?
So the first time I ever used this, because I had to try it on myself, which is a royal piece. That was the royal piece that you're asking about. This, I fell asleep on my bed twice after I tried it. And I had to call my mom because I thought that something was wrong with me. And I'm Mom, there's something going on. I literally just fell asleep. And she's like, what did you use? And I told her, and she was like, April, I mean, seriously, look at what you put in it. You put chamomile, lavender, you put some of the love up in there, and you thought that it wasn't going to do what you thought it was going to do. So it's strong enough and potent enough, but yet gentle enough that it's not going to harm your skin. I know parents that use this for their kids.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, they use it enough for their kids, and you don't need a lot. Like I said, you just put it right on your neck area. And I've also used, if you really want to get into a deep sleep, just go ahead and put it all over your body, and once you get out the shower, you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go night-night. It's ready to go night-night.
Just call it a day, huh?
And call it a day. Yes, truly.
Okay. All right. And I know most of us, all of us are quarantined right now. We're kind of suffering from boredom. Would your products help us out right now while we're stuck around the house with either nothing to do or wanting to better our skin or better ourselves? How beneficial would it be to use your products right now?
So the beautiful part about UnBottled Expressionz is the fact that with every single scrub or product that you buy, you not only get the product, the beautiful product itself, but then you also get information, because I believe in educating to elevate. Okay. So with you get an affirmation to which you can speak over yourself, because man shall have whatever he saith. So the things that we are speaking over our lives and over to ourselves are the things that we're actually going to bring into our life. So this is an overall, it is a general affirmation. But then you also receive on the back of that card information about your chakras. We all have we have more than one chakra. Let's just be clear about that. There's about 80,000 chakra meridians all over our body, but they are all connected to 7 chakras. And of course, if you look at my logo, you'll see those 7 different chakras, and they're aligned on our spine. Well, UnBottled Expressionz will give you a basic understanding. You'll get what a chakra is, what they do, as well as the body systems that they are connected to. Because each chakra is connected to our organs and the systems within our body so that they all work together as one. So does this actually work? Absolutely. During this time, this would be very beneficial for people because it'll keep us balanced and keep us in a positive state of being, which is what we need right about now.
It is, absolutely. And Jason Brown says very motivational. Absolutely. I just learned something right there. Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Is there any other products that you want to share with us quickly?
I mean, we got hand and foot scrubs here. Okay, that are excellent for your calluses. And I know, with hard working hands, you need something that's going to take away all of those rough marks and rough patches in our skin. So I do have our Tropical Island hand and foot scrub, and it also comes in strawberry as well.
Okay.
And then, of course, we talked about our Creamy Pastures body bars, which is the goat milk soap that comes in that form. So not only will you get the goat milk soap in a facial form, which is the goat milk poppers, you get a 30-day supply of that.
Okay.
But then you'll also, if you buy the body bars, they come in packs of 2.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. And I know things are, like I said before, we all know that things are at a standstill, but when things lighten up and we're released and we're allowed to be out and about again, do you have any events on the horizon? Anything coming down this summer or anything?
Absolutely. We are working on our Self-Care Saturdays. They will be back. And Self-Care Saturday is a means for people to come and learn more about taking care of themselves. So for example, last year we did 4 actually, sorry. Look, I'm thinking we did 4 phenomenal events. We had skincare there. We had health and fitness there. And we also had hair, because we got to take care of this do. So we had a cosmetologist there as well. And we promote vendors, we promote small businesses. So we ask them to come in, gang. Yes, we ask them to come in, they share their products and people are able to come in, enjoy good food, good drinks, and just a relaxing time. Oh, and I want to give a shout out to Divine Crown because they also helped out with providing manicures. And my girl, Stevie Thompson, she also came out and she did massages as well. So yeah, we definitely had people in the building. It was a phenomenal time. Okay,
that sounds like a one-stop shop. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And when things get started back up again, that sounds like it's going to be a nice, huge, and fun event.
Yes, absolutely. I look forward to it. I will look forward to it. You got to come by and see it too.
Definitely will. I definitely will. No doubt. And I'm going to go live while I'm there too.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
I see Arlene's on. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And so you touched on it a little bit. I know you said UnBottled Expressionz started off with having sitting around the table with your girlfriends drinking wine. But let me give you a different scenario. Let's say that in the room, the studio that you're in right now, there was maybe a 12-year-old boy or girl who's sitting here watching this live right now, and they're learning about you right now. And they're looking at you like, wow, she's amazing. She has all these wonderful products. She built this empire from this level, from a thought, a vision, and she made it rise to this level right here. And they're looking at you. They want to grow up and they want to be just like you where you're at right now. What kind of advice or what kind of inspirations would you like to share with them?
1, be better than me.
Okay.
2, don't let anyone stop you. take a no as a yes and keep it pushing.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, and know when to grind and know when to unwind. That is crucial when it comes to business and balancing your life. You have to know that there's not always going to be a time where you're going to feel creative. Do not push yourself past that limit, because when you do that, you'll burn yourself out very quickly. Absolutely. So know when to grind and when to unwind, and don't take no for an answer.
Okay, I like that. I like that whole answer perfectly. That's tremendously said. I know, and when you're working your small business, or you're working your business itself, you always want to, I get it, you always want to move forward. I like to say on the show, you always like to march forward. And I get it, you want to find time for it. And sometimes you're just burnt out, or I know what it's like that I need to do this, and this, but I'm not in the mood right now. And legitimately not in the mood, not just saying I'm lazy right now, but legitimately it is nice to actually step back and enjoy a Netflix special or something, unwind, relax, whatever's going on, and you rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul, and you can come back with that creative energy that you much need.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, I had to learn that, because I had to learn that you're not always going to have the answer right then and there, but knowing that is okay. Like, it's okay for you not to always know the answer right then and there. It actually gives comfort, and it provides space for the right answer to come to you. And that's one of the reasons why I love to meditate, because when you meditate on positive things, you meditate on good intentions, those then creative juices get the flowing, and ideas then come to you. And when they start to come to you quickly, write them down. Write them down. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I have literally had moments where I am laying down sleep and I've had a thought, and I've had to wake up like, oh, wait a minute, and get my journal. So I keep a journal with me at all times, so that I'm able to have those moments of where I'm able to write down those thoughts wherever they may come. Because you never know when it may show up in your life where it's time to execute an idea. And that idea may not always come up at that particular moment in time. You have to know when to assert and when to fall back. There's always a moment in time for that. It doesn't mean that you're losing momentum. It doesn't mean that I done forgot about the business. No, it just means that you're providing space for God to do God. Because there are some things where only God can do, so you got to allow him to still be able to do him. You can't overstep. Can't put the cart before the horse, so you gotta know when to do that. And that's all about balance.
Absolutely. Good. And you said a key point also. I always keep my phone, my phone near me, because I go on my notes. If I have an idea, I like to jot down at least a quick phrase, or I'll talk to text right into my notes, and I'll keep it, because so many times you're like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll write it down. When I get home, or when I get up from bed or whatever, I'll write it down. And how many times have you said, that's a great idea, I'll write it down later, and you go to write it down, like, I forgot. And you may forget it forever, or it may be like a whole week that goes by until you remember exactly what that was.
Yep. Exactly. And that has actually happened to me, where I could be in the shower and I'm all up in that moment. You get them great ideas. And the moment that you get out the shower, you completely forget about it. So I totally understand. You got to make sure that when those moments do come and you have the opportune time to write it down, write it down.
Absolutely. Yep. There you go. And so let me ask you this question. I'll ask it in a two-part question. Okay. For goals, is there a big goal that you thought was like so tremendously out of your reach that you've accomplished that you can share with us? And the flip side of that, is there a goal that you're working towards right now that you can also share with us?
Okay. Bottom line, Self-Care Saturday. That was one thing I was like, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. I was like, I do not know how this was going to work. And I did it for 4 months back to back.
Okay.
So it wasn't like it was just, we just going to do one here, one there. No, this was pulling together resources and people each month. And it was overwhelming, if you will, a little bit, because you always had to be thinking 5 steps ahead in order to keep yourself balanced, and then keeping everything in in alignment with the vision. And I had a phenomenal team. Like, if it wasn't for my team, if it was not for my team, I would not have been able to do it at all. So that was an accomplishment for myself that I thought that I was not going to be able to really execute it the way I wanted to. But again, God do what only God can do. And that was that.
Nice.
One of the challenges that I'm working with right now, or working on towards, is my website. I am working on my website right now, and it's a lot. I didn't realize, because there was so many different aspects that I want to touch on. And anyone that knows my personality, they know that sometimes I have to like focus on one thing before I can move on to the next thing. Because if I don't, my mind will be scattered. So sometimes it takes me a little longer than what you may think for me to execute something. And I love that part about myself, because of the fact that once I execute it, I know that I'm doing it to the best of my ability. So yeah, so my website is coming. I am working on it, and it will be up this year. And look, it may even be up while we're doing this, because what else we got to do?
Exactly.
What else we got to do, Coach?
You ain't lying. You know how many you know how many projects I got accomplished just this past weekend? Not only all this downtime and not being able to go anywhere, because I like to eat my wings. I do. That's a favorite pastime of mine. And as much as I like to eat my wings and go out to eat my wings, I didn't know how much time it was taken away from me. Where now that I'm not able to do that, or if I go get takeout wings and I'm still here, I'm able to work on my projects, and I am so much further ahead than where I would be. So just like, yes, your website, I can see your website coming to fruition very quickly.
Oh yeah, I'm doing my best to truck along with it and get it done. So it is definitely coming.
I'm looking forward to it. I see the question was answered. Tasha was asking, what's the name of your company? And it's UnBottled Expressionz. Hattie B already. Yep, there she go. Got it right there. All right.
Thank you so much, Hattie. I appreciate it. And thank you for the question, Tasha. Thank you.
Let me ask you this. This is one of my favorite questions. It's a little bit off the script, but we talked about it also. It's the question of, what's your favorite book and why? And I say that because, like I said a little bit off camera, I coached midget football level for about 7 years, and I would always tell the kids to read something. And I didn't care if it was a comic book, a magazine article, a chapter book, something just to engage their mind, just to expand their vocabulary and work on their grammar. So many subconscious things that reading just does. And I know it's kind of like preaching to the choir when they hear it from me, because they hear a certain, read, and read this. But if they hear it from somebody else, you may be able to touch somebody that doesn't normally listen to me, or that I can't get to, or for whatever the reason, or just to see what kind of books you like to read. People like to see what kind of books or narratives people like to read. So I say all that to say this. What's your favorite book and why?
So I have two.
Okay,
one
please
that
share.
I'm reading right now, and then there's one that is like nearest and dearest to my heart. Okay, so I'll start with the one that I'm reading right now. It's called Children of Blood and Bones.
Okay.
And I'll have to put the correct, I do not want to mess up a sister's name, so I'm not even going to try to attempt to give you the author's name. I'll put it in the comments, and you guys can check it out on your own. But it's called Children of Blood and Bone. And the reason why I love that book is because it shows the struggle. It gives a parallel understanding of the struggle that African Americans have gone through, but it brings out the magic that we talk about. You know how they talk about that black girl, black guy magic. It brings that out as to, even though we may be in a tough time, there's still passion, there's still creativity, and there's still solutions that we ourselves can actually bring about. And it's about a young female that finds her magic or her purpose through struggles that she's gone through within her own community. So I implore people to check that out, Children of Blood and Bone. But my favorite that touches near dear to my heart.
What's that?
Beauty and the Beast.
Wow. Wow. Okay, Belle.
Oh, come on, somebody. Wait a minute. But see, everyone has a little bit of beauty and everybody has a little bit of beast inside of them. And that is the reason why I absolutely love that particular story. And if you guys get the opportunity, it may seem childish. It may seem like, oh, that's a fairy tale. It's really not. When you look at why and the what, it's about Belle finding herself, but she finds herself through love. She finds her and she helps someone else find themselves back to their original state, which is like anahata, which is the heart chakra that means unhurt. It's the reconciliation of oneself. Wow. So when you look into it, it's like, oh my gosh, you just went really deep. It's like, yeah.
I was just thinking that you did go deep with that.
Oh, she done went all the way deep. Yeah. Like when I look at movies and I look at stories, I'm looking at the why. Why are you doing? Why is this story being made? And how does that relate? How can that relate to people? And Disney has been on it. Like Disney has been on, you know, bringing people to love themselves, bringing people to be a service to themselves, to other people. So I appreciate that within that story.
All right, look at that. She went deep with it. When the fairy tale that got real.
I'm just saying, and you know, people are right now, we're about educating, like we're homeschooling our kids right now. So you have to find things that are going to capture their attention. And if they're younger kids, you can't just throw, you know, a documentary in front of their face and say, watch this and get something out of it. They're going to look at you like, yeah, I'm gonna get bored after like 2 minutes. So you got to make it fun. And even with my nieces and nephews, like, we do story time, and just this past weekend we did story time with Beauty and the Beast.
Okay.
So, you know, and we talked about how that can affect their everyday lives, how that can affect how they interact with other people, and how they can learn to unbottle their expressions. And that's what this is about. It's all about knowing how to do that in healthy ways and creating healthy relationships.
Nice. And then I'm teaching you how to be your whole self.
Come on now.
Best version of you.
That's right.
I see Leanne's on. Thank you for tuning in. I see Patty Ellison's on also. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And I see Jason. He put the Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I know I'm saying that wrong, but he did. He already put it in the captions right here below.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Yes. Awesome book to read.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's on top of it too. He's been texting me too. I just haven't let you guys know. I got your text, Jason. I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm just gonna let it go. Tell me to sit up and make sure I'm enunciating my words properly. Is basically what he's saying.
Nothing wrong with that. We appreciate it.
He's behind the scenes critiquing me, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm having fun doing this. This is brand new. This is a new experience. This is a challenge, but we overcame the challenge, and we're having a very successful live. And I learned a lot just from listening to you and watching you explain your products. But is there anything else that I may have missed, or something that you may have just remembered that you want to touch on?
I do, and please excuse my puppy. I told you my puppy, she wants to make her own appearance. So
you gotta get that attention. Absolutely.
Yeah, my little Cancerian, she wants all the attention. But I do provide, like I said, I do provide Reiki healing sessions, as well as, excuse me, baby girl. I do provide the Reiki healing sessions, as well as crystal balancing sessions. And in those sessions, you will learn how to meditate. You will learn how to speak affirmations and speak positivity over your life. And then we also deal with removing negative energies so that we can then give off positive energies. But in order to do that, you have to unbottle expressions. You have to unbottle those things. So it definitely has been a phenomenal feature for UnBottled Expressionz to offer these sessions. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad. Thank you very much for being flexible. You gave a tremendous life. You gave a wealth of information. And I hope everyone who tuned in learned a lot. I know I did. I hope you touched someone. I'll make sure that if anyone has any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section. We will acknowledge them. And I will put her contact information above in the header. So if you have any other further questions or you want to check her website out when it's done, make sure you're able to do that.
Yes, definitely. Oh, and I think Jason did ask a question.
Where's Jason's question at?
He said, is there anything you know now that you wish you knew when you got started?
That is a good question. I missed that. Thank you for bringing that up. Please answer.
Ooh. Jason, Chile. If I had to choose anything, I wish I would have known the resources that were available to me, because I would have started it earlier. And if I would have belief is the key. Believing in yourself to do it. Trust is big. So had I known the resources that I had, I would have started it way earlier.
Perfect. But I think you're right on track right now, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I can see you flourishing and climbing, and your empire will be phenomenal.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else before we're going to go ahead? I got a little bit of more information that I got to put out there. Anything else you want to touch on? Because like you're doing tremendous right now.
No, I greatly appreciate the opportunity, and I hope to see you in the future. I hope you guys stay safe.
Same. Everybody, don't forget to wash your hands. Yes, practice social distancing. Yep, stay clean. Don't be sneezing on people. Don't be coughing. Make sure you got that disinfectant. Spray it in the air if you accidentally do.
Yes. Absolutely. Get them hands washed 20 seconds times 2, y'all. Come on now. We can do this. We can eradicate Corona.
And when we're done, we can get things back to normal and better, and we're all going to have a lot of fun. Thank you. Thank you guys for tuning in. You know, April, I do these shows because I put on. And I say that to say, let me know how I can help you guys, okay? I like helping putting people on who have a business, who have a product, or who have a positive message that is looking for a platform to get that information out there. Inbox me, text me, get a hold of me right now. I understand things are a little different right now, but we will find a way to make that happen. We will get that information out there. So again, if you have a business, a product, or a positive message and you need a platform to get that thing, let me know and we'll get that chumpy on the air, and we're going to have fun while we do it also, okay? So make sure you live your life with the purpose. And I do have a special guest coming next week, April. You know who it is?
Who is it?
You got to tune in and see.
Oh, man. Look, the suspense is killing me.
Well, you just got to wait. You got to wait. Just like you got to wait for that. I do have a special gift for you, but I can't hand it to you through the computer, so you got to wait for that too. But I promise you, you will get it. I appreciate your time and for coming on here. I appreciate the live that you did. You did a phenomenal job, like I said. And everyone tuning in, please tag, like, share, subscribe to it, and live your life with a purpose, like I said before. But we got to do one more thing before we end this live. You remember what we got to do?
I think I know.
What's it called?
Money dance.
We got to do the money dance. Thank you guys for tuning in. Evolve so hard. Check us out. Check the replay out. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Stay safe. Thank you, April. I'll talk to you later. All right.
Thank you. Namaste.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Uh-oh. We're going to figure out how to end this live. Hold on. Oh, we're still live. Hold on. I'm trying to shut it down. Bear with me.
I know we need to do, I know somebody that you need to have on your show, though.
Who's that?
Shia J. Afro Cardio.
Okay. All right. I think she was on. So we will go ahead and make that happen very soon.
Yes, definitely.
There we go.